Alright, now I'm just trying to jiggle and get all these other parts out. Oh, there we go. There's the pinion gear. Missing, wow, half the side. Bad pinion gear. The whole assembly came out. Here's one of the washers. Should be 3. A tapered washer, a little bearing, and then another tapered washer. Ah, there she comes. Okay. Then we have our forward gear. Our forward gear is in good shape, but because of the shape of the pinion gear, we might have to really look at it, make sure it's okay. Bearing. Inside. Again, it's another piece I'm going to have to look at because that was in rough shape. Feels good. Looks good. I don't see any chips in this one. We're going to have to really look at it. Shift, selector, and holder. This looks in perfect shape. On the white one, we got to check it because we were never able to we were never able to rethread the shifter back in. So I'm thinking maybe something was wrong with this. Was out of place or whatever. Okay, so that's everything out of blue, with the exception of that one stripped bolt. And then our donor motor. I don't want to lose my little detent balls for the shifter. There's one. Pull our clutch dog out. Let's get our pivot pin out. It's our impact hammer. I use this thing on everything, especially the older ones with the salt in them. Get stuck. Spring. You'll see when I reinstall. Spring in the prop shaft. Detent ball here. Detent ball on the other side. And we'll show you when we reinstall it where that goes. Got 2 of these now. I got two of everything. With the exception of Blue's prop shaft. Blue's prop shaft was bent. That's why we started this project. And I've invested a lot of money in some specialty tools that we get to play with. Okay. Clutch dog. Our shifter assembly that I was saying. Oh, that stays. I want to check that and see if it's stripped out because we couldn't get the shift rod to shift back in there. I think I see why. Well, we'll look into it. Forward gear. These look in a lot better shape than the other one. Also designed different. So here's our first nuance. I don't know what the white one's from. This is the white one. This is blue. So he's got the standard 2 gear. And this is the white one. A little bit different in the forward gear there. So question is, can we just flip? We'll just flip everything, or can we interchange them? But both forward gears, little bit different of a design. We're just gonna get the pinion gear out. Pinion gear we need. Pinion gear we need. All right, there's our other race. It's very carbony, good shape, lubricated, no rust, but a lot more carbon. Black oil, darker oil. Maybe somebody used a different type of oil, or the carbon maybe it just ran super rich. That's what I'm thinking. That didn't work. The last one we're just gonna bang it out. Jiggle. My money don't jiggle. It falls out. Oh, there's my other detent ball. And there we go. Now, this is going to prove ginormous, this pinion gear right here. Pinion gear, and we are missing... Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Is that a washer? Yep. Okay. So we have our inside taper washer, our bearing, and then there should be one more. There should be one more tapered washer. We'll see if it came with it. It's stuck up in there. I'm not seeing it. And here she comes. There's our other tapered washer. Whoop. There you go. We have 2 fully disassembled gear cases. I would like to reuse the blue one, but we have the issue of the fin that's chipped, the bolt that's stuck, and the grooves from me trying to get the seal out. And we got the white one here that I'm just worried about the ear, and this is very corroded in here. So when we pull this seal out, I'm worried about the corrosion that is in this one. Okay, here comes the fun part. I've actually been looking forward to this all week. Nothing's gonna go in dry. We're gonna use some good old-fashioned crappy old gear oil. It's not old, it's good. Alright, which one do we want? So I should have 2 bearings here. Oh, I do. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna install our bearing. We're gonna pick the better looking one. Now blue had a real rough chewed up gear case, so I'd like to pick the one that wasn't in blue, but I don't know which one that was. So we're just gonna kind of feel these out and see which one feels better. Oh, first things first, we're gonna throw it in there. Wait, did I put it backwards? No. Hope not. Hope not. I don't think it's backwards. There you go. Lower, if you guys were wondering, the smaller end goes in. Beautiful. Now the bearing is in. Bearing is in. Next, shift locator, I hope. So the lower gear is the longer one, and it fits tight to the shaft. Alright, the other gear, which is shorter, a little loosey-goosey. This one's tight and beautiful. And then further confirmation. So this is your forward gear. This is your reverse gear. This goes on later. We're gonna put that aside. Put this inside, like so. All right, we're gonna slide it in with help of this tool. I don't know if you have to buy it, but again, when Brandon's garage, I use him a lot. He uses a specialty tool. I try to find the part number and find it. It was not easy to find. Screws it into there. So the channels won't tell you is how tricky getting this thing through your new shift rod seal is a little bit. But we're gonna grab it. We're gonna pull it. Not the bearing. There we go. Plenty of slack on the top end. I'm gonna screw this. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how to do this without this tool. I will link the part number in the description. We're gonna screw it into here, not tightly, because this has got to come back out, boys and girls. Instead of balancing the lower gear. I'm not even gonna, it's only like 2 or 3 turns in. Make sure your cradle's there, don't forget your cradle. First gear in, put a little oil on it. Put a lot of oil on it. Again, they just make it look so easy. Gear fell out. It's a joke. Buy these needle nose pliers, you'll need them. I don't care what anybody says. Oh god, I just hope I don't pull the locator tool too far. I shouldn't. There we go. I'll take 4. My first mistake was this piece was like this when it went in, so try to keep it out. I think that's my first mistake. So, you know, it wants to pull in like that, so pull, trying to get the gear to rest in there. Pull this piece out. Oh, did it do it again? Probably. Yeah, it's not laying flat. No. Let's see if everything else goes in, because when my detemp balls start to go in, I'm gonna be mad. Now I gotta get this other gear in. And to me, this is the funnest part of the install. You guys tell me which one you would use. A, B, or C. Look at what came out of my motor. Look at that. I don't know how this thing ran so well. Look at the chop. Oh man, it's bad. We're gonna keep that out. Now the other two are fine. The only difference I'm showing, this one has grooves. A groove. I don't know what that's from. Is that a design thing or what? Oh, so then the 3 washers. The first one has a taper on the inside of it. It's on the inside, and you want the taper at going up. So like an upside down cone, upside down ice cream cone for the bottom one. Middle one doesn't matter. It's just the roller thrush washer bearing. There's no up or down. And then the top one, you want the other way around. You want now it's on the outside of the ring. It's very slight. All right, and it's facing up. So you want it. Again, technically both tapers are ice cream cone down. So if you're flipping an ice cream cone upside down, you want the wider end on the bottom, the skinnier end on the top. See if my long reach pliers do the trick. Huh, there you go. That's amazing. I just use my long reach. All right, needle noses. All right, so that's one. Okay. Next. Now that gear's in, that's bothering me. It's like it's hitting something. My only issue. I mean, that might be just. I feel like everything is just a hair off. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I just don't like it. Everything needs to be up a little more. Probably why this gear went in so nicely. Oh, I know why. I know why. I knew something was off. The new lower unit, I never took the pivot pin out. I knew it was getting blocked in there. I just knew it. Oh, beautiful. I knew something was weird. I just knew it. Oh, there she goes. Oh, man, am I an idiot. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. See that? What a difference. Every time you think you know what you're doing, you just run into these stupid air. Oh my God, what a difference. Now you see how I can see the holes and everything? This probably would have been 10 times easier. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm such a dope. All right. Shift cradle this way. Alright. Moving on. I'm so one is stuck on the other prop shaft. The other two are here. And if I'm looking at them, I find very little wear. This one's got a scotch more chewage to it, so we're going to put that aside. Okay, I apologize. I don't know. This is a different motor. This only has two. I don't see a difference between the inside out. It's both got a groove. Huh. It's very interesting. So the detemp balls are going to slide in between the two. On the other motors, I guess a later year, there was a third one, and it mattered which way it went. Now I do have this line here, so I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little scared. I don't know which way it's supposed to go, but the way it's angled, it looks like the detemp balls will slide in either way. This should be reversible. Oh boy. Let's just install it, and then we'll converse with the interwebs. Alright, so we're in. We're in. I know it's a little weird, but it's in. Now what we can do is we can rotate the clutch dog so it's nice and flat. There you go. The drive shaft's going to fit right in there with the detemp balls. So here's how you install the prop shaft. Get triple guard grease or a thick grease. 1, 2. Stick your spring in. Alright. Now the spring will stay with the goop. Stick a detemp ball in the hole. That will stay with the goop. Take your other ball. Put it. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it in your gear case either. Put it in your other hole with the goop. Hold on, because I don't have enough. I'm going to balance it. The gear case is not going to be affected by the amount of grease you put on this thing. I don't care what anybody says. It will fight with the oil and it will be fine. Alright, there you go. Now with the goop, thanks to the thick grease, that should stay. There, they're staying. Carefully. Right where the... I have to play with the shift locator a little bit. Yep, right where the thing is. Get it into the clutch dog area. You'll get a little resistance. I'm hitting something. I can't tell if I'm hitting something. It's not. Oh. This one was a little tricky. I couldn't, the back was not lining up with the holes. I had to get it into that little sweet spot, and then finally the prop shaft went in, and the balls went within the grooves of the clutch dog, and it should, which I know I can't. Literally, the camera's in my face. That's it. Those two detemp balls went in the grooves and popped into their respective homes. And I am spinning. The clutch dog is intertwined. That's how you get the prop shaft in. Now, let me see if I got to take all that out and redo it.